Right. Today I'm going to talk about the digital labor and effect. First, I'm going to make an introduction of my PowerPoint, PowerPoint. I'm going to explain the digital labor, and then what is digital housewife and what does it look like, and the digital marketing of influencer. If I introduce the influencer, the emotional labor, which means, and effective labor, which means fans, I also need to explain. And then at the end of the PPT, I will make a short conclusion. Right. So, what is digital labor? It is actually the extension of audience community theory, and it have two ways to define. The first one is immaterial labor. Immaterial labor is the non-material labor of the creation and dissemination of culture, knowledge, and information. It is the activity of users on social platforms, the internet, and the mobile terminals. For the second one is free labor. The online activities of individual consumers are provided to merchants for free, and they are packaged and sold to advertisers. They don't have any salaries or something. The labor can be divided into two different parts. The first one is paid labor. Paid labor refers to the internet professional labor. It is the technical design, maintenance, and management personnel in the network platform. Their labor is paid. These kind of people have their salaries. This is their work. The second one is unpaid labor. Most of the netizens and people are unpaid labor, because unpaid labor refers to the audience labor of users on the online platform. You just you waste your time, but the company's got money. You're like the free workers for them with no salaries. Let's talk about the digital housewife. Nowadays, in this new media society, many young people and even old people hold their mobile phones every day, and surfing the internet is like doing their housework, just like the housewife. That's why the term digital housewife comes from. There's a book called Labor and Feminism, Labor and Digital Media, and the Digital Housewife, written by Khalil Gibran. In the digital economic, non-material commodities such as social networking site have no quantifiable exchange value, but they still participate in the production of surplus value. They're just clicking must be driven by emotion at first, and it is the production and reproduction after consumption of use value. However, once the like is viewed, it is immediately materialized into the back-end database of the website, and finally becomes an audience community. Netizen unknowingly, it is shared to other digital media providers and sold out to advertisers. And then I'm going to talk about the digital marketing of influencer. As online web pages are increasingly flooded with advertisements, marketers are also facing corresponding challenges. They must find a new way to build relationships with customers. There's a rising trend that deserves the attention of marketers, which is influence marketing. They use the influence of people to enter their target market to get their the value. The company and influencer just exchanged their value each other. There is two key point of it of the digital marketing. One is attention is money. If the company catch the attention of the customers or even someone is serving, they can use that attention to earn the money. The second one is there is no prime time for social media. It will always be prime time because the social media always follow the prime time. For a simple example, TikTok, you can see loads of the variety of short video on that platform every day, and it is changed every single day. Like some video is humor, some video is like attractive, some video make people laughing. Yeah. Right. After I talk about the influence of digital marketing, I'm going to talk about the emotion labor and affective labor. Emotion labor means that the workers in the services industry not only pay traditional physical and mental work, but also pay emotional work, including the control of their own psychology and emotions, in order to satisfy the client and the customers, such as the waiter. This is their job. They have to do it. This is called emotional labor. But today I'm going to talk more about affective labor, which is actually an extension of immaterial labor. Affective labor is the most important part of it, actually. It is include the generation of emotions, and the product obtained are also intangible, including age, friendship, and the sense of belonging. Affective labor belongs to the category of Marxist political economy, and the focus is on production. On TikTok, there's a lot of influencer, right? Influencer got lots of fans. They the influencer used their short video to attract the fans and recommend some product or items from the companies to that the fans buy it and make the value and give it to the companies, and then companies can pay the salary to the influencer. And then for the digital influencer marketing, I think influencer marketing will obviously continue to develop. Its impact will be clear and perceptible. Brands are building their credibility in the market through influencer marketing, creating topics for them on social networks, and driving their online and offline sales, Companies that take this approach as a long-term strategy will win their public attentions and more money. Yeah. So this PPT just show that in this era of big data, digital labor has been deeply integrated to our society, and the digital labor is gradually becoming a trend in 21st century.